Hello everyone, I'm Ryan from Fireside Yankees, and to distract you guys from what was a really underwhelming deadline for the Yankees, we've got you guys with a prospect profile, and that's with Trey Sweeney, the Yankees' first-round pick back in 2021 out of LSU. He's played really well at the AA level. This is coming off of a season last year where he got off to a really slow start, picked things up, found himself in AA with the Somerset Patriots for their postseason run. And this year, he's put together some really nice contact numbers, has some pretty decent power, great speed tools. Everything all around looks pretty good in his profile. And when we're looking at his offensive production, he has a 119 WRC+, 365 OBP, a 420 slugging percentage for a 785 OPS. He's relying heavily on his contact skills as he has the lowest swinging strike rate in the organization, just a 19.5% strikeout rate as well. This left-handed hitter is a really disciplined and advanced hitter. Even though he's 23 years old in AA, he turned 23 in April, so he's going to be 23 for the whole season. This isn't a guy who's going to turn 24 mid-year. You can put him up to AAA at the end of this year and start really getting him ready to make some major league impact, as this is a left-handed hitter who really impressed in spring training as well. Overall in the season, he's gotten better power-wise as the season's gone on. In terms of bags plus, which is batter game score, he's performed really well in that metric as well. His MLB equivalent is a 93, which means they only view him as 7% worse than the league average hitter at the major league level based on what he's done so far this season. He's one of the Yankees' better prospects in the organization. Overall, a very well-rounded player, a very good athlete. If he can tap into that raw power a little bit more, he can be a really nice player for the Yankees. And overall, the Yankees don't have a lot of left-handed prospects. Obviously, Spencer Jones and Jason Dominguez stand out as their most impressive left-handed options. Both those guys are in the outfield, and they feel a little bit more away, especially since Jason Dominguez is only 20 years old, and this is Spencer Jones' first year in the organization. So you kind of feel like Trey Sweeney is a guy who's going to be here before those two if things go well, and ultimately, he's put together a pretty solid season. I'm not saying it's blow your socks away good, but it's pretty good and it's pretty enticing, and the profile for him offensively is something that should translate well to the major league level. If he's able to continue to put up really good contact rates, and we've seen the strikeout rates drop as he's gone through the organization, that's going to be really encouraging. The walk rates are still there. The ability to hit for average hasn't been, and that kind of plays into the inability to slug. There seems to be an issue with him tapping into his raw power, but if he's able to figure that out, if he's able to get through that mechanical issue, whatever it may be, he's going to end up being a really good offensive prospect. Now, there are some concerns about whether he'll stick at shortstop long term. I think he's more than capable of doing it, but with Oswald Peraza and Anthony Volpe at the major league level, I highly doubt that the Yankees are going to make him a full-time shortstop, so I imagine they're going to move him to either second base or third base. Oswald Peraza has a really good arm, and if they view him as the future in the infield, I think it makes the most sense to put Peraza at third base and Sweeney at second base, since Peraza probably has the best arm of the three. And ultimately, just having a really nice left-handed hitter and a prospect who can go out and make a lot of contact, number one. Number two, make really good swing decisions. And number three, potentially take advantage of that short porch in right field is definitely something Yankee fans should be excited about. Now, a couple of things that I wanted to work on. Number one, the infield pop-ups. He has an infield pop-up rate of 29% on his fly balls, which is not very good. He has to work on his average. He has to be able to hit for a better BABIP and for a better average. So far in the season, he has a 289 BABIP. Last year, AA was 258. And if he's able to figure out ways to get that BABIP up and get that average up, that OBP can go from 360 to 370 or 380 or 390, and that's why it's super important. And hitting for a higher average means typically hitting the ball harder or generating better quality of contact in terms of sweet spots or line drives, whatever it may be. I really do think Trey Sweeney's capable of this. He's shown an ability to hit for a high average in college and the ability to hit a lot of line drives at the lower levels of the minors. It just hasn't necessarily translated yet this season AA, and I think he's again capable of it. If he's going to be a really good major league player, he's going to have to unlock at least some of these traits. Everyone's flawed and everyone's going to have something they struggle with, and that may be average or that may be power for Sweeney, but he's going to have to figure out at least one of those things so he can become an above average bat at the major league level. Overall, I'm really enticed by Sweeney's profile. I think a lot of Yankee fans are going to like what he brings to the table, and I do think the Yankees should look into bringing him up to AAA and having Peraza move up to the major league level so that they can kind of expedite this infield process and see what they're going to be doing next year with their infield plans. I'm really excited to see what Sweeney's got for the Yankees for the rest of the season. I'm excited to see how the Yankees continue to handle him, and I'm extremely excited to continue to talk about these prospects as the season goes on. We appreciate you guys tuning in, and if you guys like this style of content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You guys know you guys can check us out on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And of course, you guys can check out this YouTube page for all of our podcast and shorter form content like this. I'm Ryan Garcia. You can follow me at Ryan Garcia ESM on Twitter. I hope you have a great day and stay hot, Yankee fans. Peace out.